From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Cincinnati Reds. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And today on the hill, Hunter Green.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Stephen Kwan, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Next offering misses. 2-0.
That's ball three.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Pitch is in there. That's strike one.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And that's a strikeout looking. Strike three called on a slider at the knees. Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo. That's down and in. Green, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He'll touch them all. The Guardians strike first. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. That pitch looked like the splitter, but normally doesn't stay that high in the zone. The bottom falls out, at least to bring it around belt level, but that one just stayed up. And with that kind of velocity, it's going to get hit really hard, as it did right there.
One down. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Runner takes off. Pitch almost got him. Safe at second with a stolen base.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Ramirez leads off second with one gone in the inning. And that's another ball. That misses.
Nope,
3-0.
Hey.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. Stevenson whips it to first. Yeah, they get the out. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Here's Lane Thomas now, and Cleveland on top 1-0. And that drops in for a strike. Drilled out towards left center field. Friedel sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Back here in Cincinnati. And on the mound in this one, Tanner Bybee. What do you have on him, Siggy?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And now the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. Not close with that one. Ball one. There's a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Ball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
In now for the Reds, Elly De La Cruz. Pitch misses, and that's ball one.
The Reds signed Elly in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Elly's entire career. You know, the Reds were lucky they even noticed De La Cruz. They sent a scout to the Dominican Republic to watch a different player, but Elly was playing in the same program. The Reds liked what they saw and offered him a deal the very next day.
That's inside. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
2 outs, base is empty. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Hauls it in to end the inning. Top of the second, so in now for Cleveland, Angel Martinez. Green back to work. Ball one, no strikes. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That misses. Now 2-2. That one missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And up next for Cleveland, Will Brennan. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. Martinez aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering upstairs. And the pitch. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Strike him out.
2-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Friedel snags it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Throw to first, and he's back in safely. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
And ball one.
2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's Brian Rocchio. The shortstop takes the ball. And a foul ball. And that one is downstairs. 2-1.
Ball 3.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Hayes. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Guardians lead 1, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark, bottom of the second. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Tyler Stevenson. There's the strike.
0-1.
Slice to right. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. Just missed. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Foul ball.
Ground ball right side, but that rolls foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1.
The count.
Two outs. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one is back. Hauls it in on the warning track. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And there's a foul ball. Kwan, a former Gold Glove winner, 27 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Now a chance for Kyle Manzardo. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swing and a miss. Hunter Green with the strikeout.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And now 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That's too low. And it's a full count. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
As we go to the last of the 3rd, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jeimer Candelario. Fouled off. He was late. Next offering is fouled back. And
Ball
takes
back.
low for ball one. That one missing inside. Next pitch just misses. And now it's filled up 3-2. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
And now it's Gavin Lux. In the air, left field, down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. One out, bases empty. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Man, he really
ball,
sells
2
the
strikes.
changeup with that arm action.
Swings and misses. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
And first offering is fouled off. And there's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 3rd. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Guardians 1 and the Reds nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Carlos Santana.
Go back to Cleveland.
That's in for a strike.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very...
That hit
Got
him.
First
And the
base.
leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
First
Ball back
pitch
outside.
just misses. Just missed.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
In the air, right field. And there's one away. Angel Martinez digs in now. He reached out a walk his first time. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
I got 1 ball.
This
1
one
strike.
in the dirt. Tag, save
He's
at
in there,
second.
he's safe.
And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Santana over at second, 1 down. Late with the swing there.
So hard to touch I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Will Brennan. Flied to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. In the air, left field. Hayes pulls that one down, and that's the third out. One left for the Guardians, but they lead it 1-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Well, these Reds just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And there's the ball.
2-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Just misses with that one.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
So up next, Ellie De La Cruz. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He made him pay for that one, and they add a pair. It's 2-1. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Matt McClain, the next to hit, flied to right his first time. That misses. 1-0. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. There's a strike. Swing and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. 0 for 1 so far. Fly ball down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. Pickoff throw. And he's back in there. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now Jake Fraley struck out swinging his first time. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Nabs it, 2 away. And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. He's 0 for 1. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
0-2 is the count.
He goes down looking. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. And now it's going to be Bo Naylor. Green back to work. That one missed.
You know, these Guardians need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Just missed.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Next offering is fouled back. Hit hard on the ground is short. Whips it to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Next to hit, Brian Rocchio. Fly to left his first time. And downstairs.
1-0.
Check swing, called strike. The Reds leading by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
2 strikes.
And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Towards first. And it gets by him.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan, upstairs.
Counts 1-0.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
1-1.
And that one fouled off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. That one's gotta feel good. It's 3-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Kyle Manzardo now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, and he just misses.
Ball. That's inside.
The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Brent Suter appears to be getting loose. Santillan, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. One down, base is empty. On the corner for a strike. Fastball in for a strike. It's 2-2. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Here's Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Pickoff move to first, and he dives back in safely.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those high.
Well, he's under it to make the catch in center, and we'll take a break. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Bottom of the inning. Now here is Jeimer Candelario. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. That to right. Brennan settles under this one. Brings it in. And there's one away. Next for Cincinnati, Gavin Lux.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
In for a strike. Good slider.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
And puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 2 away. And now it's Austin Hayes. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Cut on and lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. New pitcher for the Reds, Tony Santillan.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Well, one-run game. Here comes Lane Thomas. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Movement in the bullpen. Sam Mole up and throwing. Next offering is fouled back. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That's ball 3.
In the air, right side. Fraley should have it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. A strikeout and a walk. Martinez goes 5 feet 11 inches, 23 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. One down, base is empty.
That's a ball.
He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Inside. 3-1 now. And that one hammered. And it one-hops the wall. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
One out, runner at second. So in now for Cleveland, Will Brennan.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Martinez, the runner at second with one away. That one misses. Now 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Up the middle. Throw. Picked it first. Got him.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Bo Naylor. That's in there. 0-1. That's a little bit low. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
High fly ball, right field. Fraley. And that is that. So one hit is all they get. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Guardians 3 and the Reds 2. Back here in Cincinnati, bottom of the 6th inning, and now the center fielder, T.J. Friedl. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Here comes the 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Backed off the plate that time. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The next offering misses, and the count now even up.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Ellie De La Cruz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Stays alive. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one the other way, and there's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up, and right there we see the result.
In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz. He's already homered in this game. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Ball 1 there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Pitch misses. The count now 2-2. Got him. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
McLean in the box now. Takes strike 1. with the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. Swings through that one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Here's a 1-2. Good eye right there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Now this is in the air down the line. Kwan. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. Little chopper rolls foul. Pitch misses there, and 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. Guardians 3 and the Reds 2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Sam Mole. Well, 1-run game. Now it's the shortstop, Brian Rocchio.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one is absolutely belted. In 1 hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Left field. Hayes ranging after it. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. This one high in the air to left center. Hayes grabs it on the run. Guardians lead 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Hunter Gaddis.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Cade Smith getting ready to go. Looking to get the tying run on base. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Bare hands it, tough play, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
Man, who doesn't love a sweet bare hand play like that? That was amazing.
And the batter now, Spencer Steer. And that is out of play. Next pitch downstairs, and it's a ball and a strike. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom of the 7th. Just missed. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. That one outside, and that is ball 1. And another ball. Outside. And now 3-0.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Next offering is in for a strike. And he takes a strike.
Count's full.
Hard hit left side. Throw on to Santana. Third out, and that ends the frame. No runs, no hits, no errors. We look ahead to inning number 8. Guardians 3 and the Reds 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Emilio Pagan. And here's the first baseman, Carlos Santana. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. There's the strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. That's down and in. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Come on, punch him out.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Punch him out.
And there's a ball.
Sit him down. Sit him down.
Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Hayes sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Lane Thomas. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. Check swing and he went. Strike one. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Stevenson gathers, throws to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout. Stepping up for the Guardians, Angel Martinez. Down and away for ball 1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Hayes raging back on it. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Cade Smith. Now it's the Reds DH, Gavin Lux. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Emmanuel Clase, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Sewell getting cranked up as well. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
No outs. Runner at first. Austin Hayes getting ready to hit. That's outside. And that's ball 1. And that's in for a strike. Holding on to a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through that one for strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedl, known for his late inning heroics. And the first pitch misses for ball one. He was late there, strike one.
1-1.
Fought off foul. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Ellie De La Cruz will hit next.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Lux, the runner at first with two gone. Strike two.
Well, he homered earlier in the game, but showing no fear on the mound so far in this at bat. He's just attacking the strike zone.
Up and in, and a count 1-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Ellie falls victim to the K.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Taylor Rogers.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So in now for Cleveland, Will Brennan. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Rogers in his 9th season, 34-year-old vet, and they traded for him earlier this year. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Scott Barlow, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Suter, the lefty, warming up as well. And that one fouled off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th.
Ball one.
Pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-1. Hot shot to third. In the dirt. Nice pick. Two down, base is empty. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brian Rocchio. 1 for 3.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
First pitch misses. The shortstop takes the ball. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. That one finds the zone, and that is strike two. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, out to short. Throws across the diamond, and that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. Guardians 3 and the Reds 2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Emmanuel Clase.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And here is Matt McClain. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
One-run game, bottom 9. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Stevenson in the box now, takes strike 1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
That's off the mark, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play.
A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. Reds down to their final out. Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds.
0 for 3 in this one.
First
Ball
pitch,
1, no
not
strike.
close. And that one fouled off. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. This one in the air. And that'll do it. The Guardians hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, a real balanced ball game, 3-2 score. We saw some hitting at times. We saw some good pitching at other times. And I think very balanced, very pleasurable game, I think, for the fans as well as for us up here in the booth. Watching the execution by both teams was really impressive. They did it in all facets of the game.